Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is John Paul Gutierrez. If you didn't know that, it's likely it's your first time on this channel. So first and foremost, welcome. My aim on this channel is to bring you the most transparent real estate information in the state of Florida so that you can invest in your future. Whether it's your first time buying a home or one of many, I'm here to show you what the Sunshine State has to offer. And today, I'm ecstatic to bring you a lovely opportunity here in this beautiful city that is Deland, Florida. Now, this charming, historic city has so much to offer, but instead of just telling you about it, let me show you. Let's take a look. Formerly known as Persimmon Hollow, the city of Deland holds an incredibly rich history, but I'm just going to give you spark notes. This was founded in 1876 by Henry Deland, and the city was a hub in Florida. Also, the first city in Florida to have electricity. Now, in 1883, Mr. Deland built the Deland Academy, which was then handed off to this gentleman and hat maker, Mr. John B. Stetson. Later, this became Florida's first law school and home of the Hatters, an amazing university. And fun fact, also the filming grounds for Adam Sandler's film, The Waterboy. Now, Deland still holds on to its history and its charming downtown that hosts mom and pop shops and restaurants. And if you have a sweet tooth, you gotta check out Pat and Tony's chocolate and sweet things. Now, the streets are lined with family and furry friendly environments, a top-notch art scene, museums, and the Athens Theater, where you can catch a top-tier musical. And it's even said a young Elvis once performed here. Plenty of history in this charming town, and all of this is moments from your home. Alrighty, so the home that we're going to be checking out today is this one right behind me. I love the color of this first and foremost. This nice like earth tone kind of palette that they have going on is beautiful. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom property sitting on 1,372 square feet on a 0.10 acre lot. Perfect amount of space, whether you're a starter family or just for a landlord that's looking to rent to tenants. A very, very nice and ample space for a family. If you're looking to downsize and not worry too much about doing yard work, also an excellent opportunity. Very simple. I love the stack stone down at the bottom. This driveway is going to hold approximately 4 cars. You have this beautiful 2-car garage right behind me that we're going to check out the inside of it in just a moment. The landscaping is really nice and well maintained. You are going to have an ADT security system already installed. Of course, once you move into the property, you're going to want to activate the service and you will have to pay monthly for that, but all of the systems already come included, which is really, really nice. This nice L-shaped walkway is going to lead us to the front door. Right behind this front door is a spectacular property, so let's check it out. And as we step inside of this property, I'm thrilled to show you every detail of the interior and exterior of this property. Equally as thrilled to get to the end. I'm going to give you all of the financial information, monthly payments, loan types, taxes, insurance, everything that you need to know financially about this property. I'm going to let you know at the very end, as well as a short message that I have in my heart. Right where we are right now, this is a foyer that's going to lead us into the property. To my left here, you're going to have the ADT security system, a nice window right here to bring in natural light. As soon as you step into the property, you can very likely set up a little table right here, maybe for your shoes, and you have this nice coat closet right here as you enter. Now we're going to step into the open concept, and we're going to switch over into this nice cozy carpet. Makes everything feel very homey. You can take your shoes off and relax. And in this area, it's going to be approximately 13 by 13 feet. A nice fan fixture up above. You can definitely set up a nice sectional couch right here. Hang your TV up right here, or set up the entertainment system and have everything nice and cozy right here to watch those movies, watch the games, everything that you can do to enjoy as a family. You can do so right here in a very comfortable space. Now, before we head into the rest of the open concept, I want to show you this area. This is going to be our garage area. So as we step through, very, very simple 2-car garage. You do have your garage door opener, which does connect to Wi-Fi. So you can connect it to your car, or you can connect it to your phone and just have easy access to it wherever you're going. And you're going to have this rainbird system over here. If you're not familiar with that, it is a sprinkler system. So irrigation is going to come included in this property. Ample space for 2 cars over here, and you have your breaker box on this side with the notice of the termite protection. So you do have a termite on the property, which is crucial. Again, everything taken care of for you to just move right on in. As you step in, imagine coming home right? You would come and walk in through this way, likely when you park your car, and then you're into the open concept. But right here to your left, we're gonna have the laundry room. Both your washer and dryer are already gonna come included, so you don't have to worry about that. You have this little rack right up above here. I would switch this out eventually with time. You can switch this out for some cabinetry and make it a little bit of a cleaner look in here. You don't have to see any of your laundry detergents and things of that nature up above. You can hide them away, out of sight, out of mind. Now, as we continue on, we're going to take a step over here to the left side where we're going to find the 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. So right over this way, we're going to step into the very first bedroom, 10 by 10 feet. You have this nice window, beautiful fan fixture up above. Again, cozy carpet in this area and a very nice closet, walk-in closet at that, right over on this side. This will fit a full-size bed, definitely a twin-size bed, obviously, some nightstands and a dresser and a TV, of course. Now, right across the hall, we're gonna find the secondary bedroom, very similar to the other one. This one has a similar window, fan fixture, and walk-in closet. So both of these are gonna be very good for children. If you wanna set up an office or for any guests, you can also accommodate them in this area. Right in between, they're gonna be sharing this bathroom. You're gonna have your single vanity over on this side and your tub with the tub fitter. Now, to give you guys a little bit of insight of what I would do over time to accommodate this property to either give it more value or for it to sell quicker. See, there's two different ways to go about remodeling a home. The first one is to do things that are going to raise the value and some that are going to raise the value of it, not monetarily, but how quick the home can sell. Now, these won't necessarily add too much value to the home, but it'll be more appealing for a future buyer. So if you're a first-time home buyer, this is something that you can do looking forward with time, right? With time, you can do these upgrades and it'll help the home sell quicker in the future. Number one, I would switch out this Formica for a nice quartz or granite countertop, similar to what we're gonna have in the kitchen. And two, I would switch out this tub fitter and add some tile that would go from the floor to the ceiling. It's very simple. It'll take maybe a day for a contractor to come in and do both of these things. And it'll just make the home sell quicker. Again, it's not gonna raise the value of your property exponentially. However, it will be very appealing for future buyers. Now, as we step out of this wing, we're gonna go right into the kitchen area. Very nice, large, granite countertop, your double sink already in it. You have plenty of cabinetry down below, as well as your dishwasher. You're gonna have all of your appliances. That's your microwave, your range, your dishwasher, and your refrigerator, all updated Whirlpool stainless steel appliances. Cabinetry all the way up above with the crown molding, which is an excellent touch. And every countertop here is going to be granite. I want you to also notice that the flooring in this area is tile. You have 2 chairs over here that you can set up exactly the way they are for some bar seating. And then you're gonna have your little dining nook area right here. It's gonna be right in the kitchen. You can set up a nice round table or a square or rectangle table to set up for 4, possibly even 6 seats. Over on this side, we're gonna have the pantry, and you have a little dry bar area over here or a little coffee bar. Now, right behind me, we're gonna have these doors that'll lead us to the covered lanai. We'll check that out in a second. But as we continue on this way, we're going to step into the master or primary bedroom. Very, very ample space, 15 by approximately 13 feet. You have a nice fan fixture, 2 windows bringing in a bunch of natural light. Very easily set up a king size bed right over on this side, TV on the other side, nightstands, and you still have an extra space where you can probably set up a couple of chairs, make it a little reading nook, or just leave the space nice and open. Over on this side, we're gonna step into the walk-in closet. Definitely a very shareable space over here. Realistically, the longer space for her, the shorter space for him. And then right across from this, or diagonal, we're gonna step into the master bathroom. Now over here, we're going to have a similar finish to what we saw in the additional bathroom, and you're going to have a standing tub with or standing shower with a shower fitter in this area. Again, same upgrades that I would do over there, I would do them in here. Only difference is on this particular vanity set, I would try to put 2 sinks in the future. So when you get your quartz or your granite countertop, you have 2 indentions, so you can put a double vanity sink here. And then the same thing that I was talking about over there with the tub, I would switch out the shower fitter and do floor to ceiling tile. Very quick and easy fix that's going to bring some positive value to the property. Now, with this all being said, let's check out this backyard and this covered lanai. Alrighty, so we step out onto this back covered lanai. You have concrete slab below. You have a nice light over here. You can set up a couple of chairs. And not every home in this subdivision is going to come with the covered lanai. Some of them will have slabs like our next door neighbor here, but this one does come with the covered. So you can easily screen this in, avoid any bugs or any pests. Just have a good time out here and enjoy a sunset. Now, as we step right back here, we're going to have some trees that have already been installed, which honestly is really nice touch to have that combination of nature back here. And you're going to have plenty of space back here. You cannot install a pool here. However, you can definitely have a small garden, maybe a small trampoline or play set for the kids, but definitely a nice place to enjoy an evening. This all being said, only one thing left to do, and is check out the numbers and see if this makes sense financially for you. So let's get started. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around into the end. Let's hop directly into all of the important information. Just to summarize what we just took a look at, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms sitting on 1,372 square feet, 0.10 acre lot. Now, I'm gonna give you guys 3 seconds to guess the purchase price of this property based on the location and how close we are to Orlando. I'm curious to think what you think. So 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Let's hop right in. The purchase price on this property is going to be just $314,900. So just under $315,000 for this property is an excellent price given the proximity to Orlando. Now, there's other areas that I've done videos on, like Ocala, that are going to offer you a very similar price for a home similar to this. However, they're going to be a little bit further out from Orlando. So I think this is an excellent opportunity. And additionally, how close we are to the beach is a big benefit. Now, let's hop into some more details on how this purchase price breaks down financially. So first and foremost, closing costs when you purchase a property with a loan, approximately 3% of the purchase price. So that 3% in this situation is going to be $9,447. Now, I'll give you guys a little bit of insight into the listing of this property. This property has been listed for a little bit of time now, and they've already dropped the price a couple of times. What that lets me know is that the seller is motivated. That means is that if you have the right realtor like myself and my team, I'm sure we can negotiate most, if not all, of these closing costs to be paid for by the seller. So it is definitely an option to get this property with $0 going towards your closing costs. If you're purchasing this property in cash, closing costs are typically about $1,000, maybe $1,500. So your closing costs and your purchase price in cash would lead you to approximately $316,400 if you don't negotiate. But if you have a smart realtor that will negotiate for you, I think you can get this property pretty heavily discounted from that, especially if you're purchasing in cash and closing quick. Again, I believe this seller is motivated. Now let's take a look at some other loans like the FHA. FHA is Federal Housing Administration. They offer government insured loans. That means is you'll use a smaller down payment, and additionally, you can have a lesser credit score to qualify. 3.5% is what you will need to put down. That's $11,022. That will leave you with a monthly payment of $2,649. So a very comfortable payment there, and that includes everything. That's not just your principal and your interest. That includes your taxes, insurance, HOA, absolutely everything for $2,650 per month. Now, there are programs like Hometown Heroes that allow you to use government funds towards your down payment. So you could potentially get this property with 0 money down. I'm doing a deal like that in this moment in a property in Ocala. My client is a dental assistant, and due to his job and his income and a few other factors, he qualifies for Hometown Heroes. He is buying a property with literally $0 down. His down payment is covered by the government. His closing costs, we got them covered by the seller. So $0 down to purchase his property. Now, a VA loan allows you to put 0% down. Thank you to all of the veterans out there. I appreciate your service, and I thank you. I have family that is in the service, and I've seen the sacrifices that they've made for my family and the rest of the families in this nation. I'm deeply grateful. Thank you. It would be an honor to serve you as your realtor and to negotiate the absolute best deal. Not only allowing you to use 0% down, but like I said, getting your closing costs covered, so you do not put any money down towards this property unless you want to. If you put 0 money down, your monthly payment would be $2,672 per month. Now let's take a look at some conventional loans. You can purchase a home with a conventional loan using only 3% down. It does have to be your first time purchasing a home, and there are some credit requirements. First time purchasing a home, and there are some credit requirements. But you can purchase with 3% down. $9,447 down. We'll leave you with a $2,706 a month monthly payment approximately. 5% is more typical for primary home buyers. This is if you're buying a home that you are going to live in full time. Put 5% down, $15,745 down payment, $2,606 per month monthly payment. 10% down is typically used for secondary homes, meaning you're not going to occupy this property full time, but rather this is just a vacation home, a secondary home where you're going to spend some time in the year here in this property. It would be $31,490 down payment, leave you with a $2,439 a month monthly payment. 20% down is typically used for investment loans. You do not have to occupy the property at all. Additionally, these 20% down loans are used when you do not want to pay private mortgage insurance. So this is something that all loans are going to have until you have 20% equity in the home, conventional, or after 10 years of the loan when you're doing an FHA loan. If you want to avoid that, have a lower monthly payment, you put 20% down, $62,980. Leave you with a $2,102 a month monthly payment. If you are using this as an investment, this home in this area can rent out anywhere between $2,500 to $2,800 a month. If your monthly payment is $2,100, you already can see you are cash flowing anywhere up to about $600 a month at the current market rent of this property. And as time goes on, rents increase, you cash flow more. So an excellent rental opportunity for all of my investors out there as well. Now let's break this down into a little bit deeper so you know your monthly payments, but what does that consist of? So first and foremost, taxes. Based on our 2023 tax bill on this home, 2023 tax bill was $3,543 for the year. Now, additionally, insurance is going to be roughly about $91 a month or $1,102 per year on a property like this. You do have an HOA. HOA is going to be $176 quarterly. That's going to break down to be roughly about $50 per month. You're going to cover a lot of the grounds maintenance as well as care for the community. There is absolutely no CDD in this community, which is a big benefit. And that sums up the financial information. So guys, let me know what you guys think about this based on the price, based on what you saw on this tour. Is this something that'll fit your family? If so, reach out. I would love with my team to assist you in acquiring a property just like this one. Once again, whether it's your first property or one of many, I'm here to help you get the best deal, know all of your options, and keep all your money safe throughout the transaction, give you the world-class service that you deserve. So please feel free to reach out, text, call, email. My team is readily available to assist you throughout your entire needs in home buying here in the entire state of Florida. Now, the last thing I want to leave you guys off with is a short message that I've had on my heart that I want to share. This is something that has come to me because we're in the second half of the year now. We're a little bit past it. We're in the 7th month out of 12, so we're past the halfway point. And as I reanalyze and readjust my goals for the rest of the year, there are some goals that I'm on track for, some goals that I've already hit, and some of them that I'm feeling left behind on and struggling to see if I'm going to really make it through until the end on these goals. And it makes me think sometimes that I'm not maybe qualified to get there. Maybe God doesn't want me to have these things. It can even sometimes lead you into moments of anger or disappointment with God. But I just want to encourage you. There is a pastor here in Orlando, Pastor J.J. Vasquez of Journey Church, and I attended his church for some time. And one of the messages that stuck with me the most was a message he had called A Better Yes. And sometimes we can get antsy or want to take things into our own hands when we don't see the results that we think we deserve. So when that comes, we try to follow our own plan or do what we think we ought to do. I just want to encourage you to be patient. God's not always saying no. It's just not yet. We have to wait. Sometimes that makes the gratification of receiving the things or achieving those goals even greater. God wants to teach us a lesson along the way. Sometimes his no is just a better yes, right? That's the title of the message, is A Better Yes. And that really struck with me because a lot of times we want one thing, we don't get it, we think it's bad, and in turn it ends up being something way better than we could have imagined. Whether it's a personal goal, a goal with your occupation, financial goals, fitness goals, stay strong, stay patient, confide in the Lord, trust in the Lord. And I promise you that most of the time it's not no, it's not a no, it's a not yet, or it's a better yes in the end. So stay calm, stay patient, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to reach out and talk, whether it's about this house, any homes in Florida, or about this message, I would love to connect with you. Please feel free to drop me a comment, send me a text, an email, or give us a call. We would love to hear from you. With this all being said, thank you guys for sticking around. I'll talk to you soon. God bless.